Cameras are rolling.
Okay.
Are we rolling? Here we go.
Shall we do it?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Okay. Stevie Wonder, welcome to Sidetracked. Welcome to the UK. It is such an honor and a pleasure to have some time with you. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good, yeah.
So you're in the middle of this tour.
Actually, now we're at the end of it.
You've got your show tomorrow in London.
Yeah.
How's it been?
It's been fun. It's been interesting to be back in England and have one show in Wales. It's been nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you've brought something with you to the interview today. Can you tell me what this is, please?
This is a harpeggi, and I've been playing it for about 8 years. I played it, and it's a string instrument, but it's sort of laid out where like a guitar would go this way, like that.
Right. Yeah.
It's this upward like that, and you play it. It's what we call where you have like your this is whole tones up.
So you're just pressing it, and the note is coming from the press as opposed to a pluck.
Yeah.
Right. Beautiful.
Annie, 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 don't let me go.
Oh my God. Stevie, I can't tell you how nervous I've been about this interview. You are soothing me right now.
Well, relax yourself.
I know, I need to relax.
Chill.
I know. Okay.
I'm going to question you. See, I'm going to ask you questions.
Okay. Ask me a question. Any
Particularly,
question.
And then we
Any question.
are in a situation where it's more like a relaxed
Yeah, we need to have a conversation.
mode. Yeah. Conversation piece.
Well, let me ask you about playing these songs on this tour. You've been starting with Love's in Need of Love today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why that choice, I suppose? And also, I'm just interested in how it feels to be playing those songs that are maybe kind of 50 odd years old now, and how your relationship with those songs changes over time in terms of performing them.
Songs are like children. You know, they're with you forever. Songs are like, you know, it's a statement from the spirit of you, the spirit in you. And so my thing with singing those songs is almost like me taking another breath with a new day.
When you write a song, what comes first? Is it the words, the melody?
Usually for me, I write the melody first. It's in my mind.
So the melody's in your mind?
Yeah. And then, you know, I mean, along with the melody, you know, along with that, you do hear the chords in your mind. But so in the case of Love's in Need, I had the chorus, you know, kind of together. Ooh, on a new day. Do it and away. Hey, it's going. So, and then I had, you know, the. But I guess I was thinking about when I would listen to radio and you have the different programs come on, the church programs or, you know, religious programs, and you have the announcer say, hey, you know, send your offering in, send to get a blessing and that kind of thing. Yeah. Because love's in need of love today. Let your love come in. Bring your love, because that's what the world needs. It's in need of love, and that's how the whole song started.
Is it true that your mom co-wrote some songs with you when you were younger?
Yeah, she did write some stuff with me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What was it that your mother taught you?
My mother sang a little bit, and I think it was just the kind of was a lot of fun sometimes. We'd work on something, and I'd be down in the basement, and she'd come down and say, "Try this, do that. Come on, Steve, do that. Come on, Steve." Get it, Steve.
So you'd be down in the basement? Was
Yes.
that your place to play?
It was, yeah,
Right.
yeah. So,
So she made you a place. She gave you a place. She was like, go down
Yeah.
there.
well, I wasn't there. She didn't say go down there. That's what I did. I
You
just
took
went
it.
down there.
You
Yeah,
commandeered it for
It was
yourself.
mine.
Yeah, yeah. What kind of a kid were you?
such a very quiet kid. I didn't do anything. I was so quiet.
Really?
Believe that lie. Come on.
I don't believe that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was, I was definitely, I was curious, as they talk about the things that I did. It said I was blind, but what did that mean to me? I'd never seen. So, whether it be kids out climbing trees, getting apples off the tree, whatever, going up, just jumping off the tree. All that was like, okay, so I want to do that. So,
Right.
come on, you're going to fall. I'm not going to fall. Get out there, Steve. Steve. And so, I mean, I would do all the things that, all the kids did, growing up. There's a thing where you're in your home, in your house, backyard, you have like a woodshed kind of thing, like a barn kind of thing. And there was this thing where the boys would go and jump down,
Yeah. Off the roof yet, onto the ground.
Yes.
Right.
And whoever could jump the furthest was like, yeah.
Okay.
And so, me, particularly when you hear a lot of girls, oh, Stevie, he's going to do it. Go, Steve. Woo, go, Steve. And I would go and I would jump.
So talk me through, what age would you have been at this point?
Maybe like 9.
Okay. Okay.
9, 8, whatever. One particular day I did this, and, my mother had said to me, you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. And so I was doing it, and, the girls were like, yeah, do it. That boy can't do that. He's blind. He can't.
Yeah.
I can do it. So I said, y'all want to see me do it? Here we go. Get on your mark. Get ready. Jump.
Oh, God.
But this one particular time, I jumped, and it was like, because my mother was standing there, I jumped into her arms.
She caught you? Wow.
Beat that ass.
God, you got in a lot of trouble after that.
I bet you can't say it on BBC, right? I'm
You can
sorry.
say whatever you want to hear.
Beat that ass.
No, with this, we can
know how-
have swearing. It's fine.
I remember falling asleep going, like
Yeah.
you're crying in your sleep.
Yeah. And do you think that you ended up teaching your mum stuff? Inadvertently, I mean. Like, did you surprise her?
I think all I could do was to share with her my discoveries. I prefer just to say I shared what I discovered with my mother.
What was there a point in your life when
Boy, you can't tell me nothing. Come on now. Come on, Stevie. It's because you think you're Stevie Wonder. Don't get hung up. Go ahead.
it's important to have a mother like that. It's
Oh,
very
yeah.
important.
Oh, yeah.
They're the only people who can ground you like that constantly, right? They can just put
Yeah.
you in your place. What was there a moment in your childhood when you realized that you had a gift that was unique to, say, your brothers and sisters? I'm not saying better, but just unique to you. And
I didn't think it wasn't. I never thought of it being unique or better or whatever. I just thought it was a blessing that I was given,
right,
and I thank God for that blessing. Obviously, I knew I could sing. I love singing, and so my goal was always to do better and better at it.
yeah,
But it wasn't so much that I thought, hey, what's up?
yeah,
I can sing. What about you? Not. Once when I was when I first came to Motown, I met Smokey Robinson, and I remember I said, I know your music. I love it, Smokey. I think you're good. You can sing bad. You can sing good, but I can sing better.
You didn't.
What? I did.
What, a little 11-year-old Stevie?
Yeah, like,
How did Smokey take that?
he probably laughed like, ah.
So that was then, and fast forward six, 7 decades. There you go. That is the passing of time. You
You
are
started
one of,
in decades. I said, okay.
yeah. You are one of the most beloved artists in the world. I'm interested in how you define yourself as a musician. Like, if I was an alien from outer space, or in this case, just a woman in her 40s from Ireland, how would you define yourself as a musician to
Love
me?
him. He is great. Do not stop. Don't go anywhere else but right here. No, I don't know. I think that naturally I sing, so I would sing.
Yeah.
Naturally I play some instruments, so I would just play. So it wasn't like, like, okay, oh, by the way, you never been here before, but you got to know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're making music in the moment, in real time, what is the feeling that you get? Is there a unique feeling to that?
I mean, there's always a feeling of creativity. When you're creating, you're in that mode, and so it feels good to me. I'm more so in the groove of what that is, and if from that then comes a melody or an idea for a song or whatever,
Yeah.
we do that. And it happens the same thing if I'm playing piano or have a certain, like for instance, when I wrote Boogie on Reggae Woman,
Oh, it's one of my
I started
favorites.
on. You ain't saying.
It's one of my favorites.
Come on now.
I swear it's one of my
Don't
favorites.
believe you.
I swear.
I don't.
Listen,
Leave it.
I promise you.
It better be.
It is.
No. No, but when I was working, I started with the Moog synthesizer. I think I had Bob and Malcolm, it's Bob Margoloff and Malcolm Cecil,
Yeah.
come up with a bass sound that I wanted. And then, from then I had the,
And then the piano bits.
Oh yeah, yeah, again.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah.
Right across the floor.
Wow.
But I mean, that was I sort of had the thing. I remember that I the groove was a kind of groove, sort of blues groove, and I think I drank a beer
Right.
because I want to have like a slurring kind of sound in my voice.
Yeah, yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
I like this just beer, but I like this thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Right across the floor.
It's super laid back.
Yeah. I was very laid back.
Yeah.
Laid out. No, I wasn't.
Laid out.
No.
Okay, here's a big question. And this is a question that I actually asked another person on Sidetracked, Cynthia Erivo. Do you know her? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And her answer
Great
just got a
talent.
massive reaction with our listeners. Why Stevie Wonder were we created with the ability to sing?
I think that there was a calling for that to be given to us.
Right.
And it was all about how much we're going to use it for
Right.
the goodness of what we've been given. It's a gift.
Yeah.
It's an honor. And so my thing always is I say thank you, God, every day for just me being able to sing, to come up with a lyric, come up with a melody,
Yeah.
chords, all of it. And I'm one who I believe in the greatness, the goodness of the Creator. And I've never been with the dilemma of seeing God as a man or a woman, or I don't like even relate to that. I mean, God is a spirit.
Right.
And so I never get hung up in all the stuff that people do.
I interviewed Yaba once, an amazing singer. I don't know if you've heard of Yaba, but Yaba grew up in the church, and she talked about the fact that every time she sings, God is in the room.
Yeah, it's true. Well, her voice speaks on that.
It does, right? You can hear it, you can feel it, and I feel the same for your music. And I wonder what
I'd like to interview her.
Yeah, oh, you should. But that concept, I suppose, of music coming through you from a divine sense. You, in an interview with Oprah 20 years ago, I don't know if you remember, but I read it today, and you talked about music having always been a lesson to you, that it comes from God through you. And I wondered, that sense of making music and then coming back and hearing it, and it teaching you, even though you made it.
It does.
Are you still having that? Does that still happen
Of course,
to you?
yeah.
Yeah. So you're
For
learning
sure.
lessons through your music.
I mean, if you believe, that the Spirit gives it to you, then obviously there's more for you to get
Right.
if you find yourself worthy by how and what you do.
Yeah.
I always tell people I'm 3 times 25,
Okay.
so I'm still
Love
young.
that. Love that.
And I'm still a baby to this thing called life. And I always feel like there's so much more that I want to do, and I know that God wants me to do. So in this time and space that we do have, I want to do everything I can.
Are you still making music?
Yes.
And what's your relationship to wanting to put music out? Like, does that change a lot? Your decisions to want to put music out or not put music out?
Oh, no, I'm going to put music out. I'm working on my project, which is called Through the Eyes of Wonder.
Wow.
And I'm excited about that.
But do you ever make music? I mean, I'm sure you do, just for the sake of making it, obviously. Like, do you ever have music that you just...
hang it out, nothing, just let it be there?
Yeah.
I have a lot of songs that I haven't released yet.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say to you that I'm just going to let it just be there, nothing.
Yeah.
Listen to that, oh, that's bad. Oh, let's do that again. Everybody give me a hand. Hey, all right. No, I mean, it's given to you for a purpose.
Right. And that purpose is?
Is to get the messages that you want to get
Right.
out to the people.
Okay.
I mean, pay a few bills, you know what I'm saying? I mean, here's a little money will come from it, but
But no, that's like the fact that your purpose is there's a messenger element to what you do. I mean, I think there's a lot of artists who won't feel like that. They'll just want to entertain, but there's something deeper there with you where you want to send messages. You want to speak to people through your music.
What has been your most boring interview?
Oh, mate. Can I be honest?
Yeah, whatever.
I hope he doesn't mind. Future.
Why?
But I think he wasn't in the room, if you know what I'm saying.
I mean, I know that you can be not in the room or whatever that is.
I just don't think he wanted to be there. He wasn't rude. He wasn't grumpy. It was like I couldn't really get through to him, you know?
I like, sort of the British world because they're like very frank.
Yeah.
But in a very polite way, but a very
it's a lot of
jacked up, right?
apologies around it.
I remember when I was I think it was 11, I was at the Apollo Theater, and the Gordies would have people come over to see the Motown review show and stuff.
Yeah.
And this one woman said, it's a bit strange to have an 11-year-old singing love songs to adults. Wow. And am I supposed to thank you?
Yeah. What am I supposed
Beat you up.
What am I supposed to say to that?
I think I said something. Yeah, but I love it.
There you
I
go.
love singing.
Can't really say much to that though if you're the woman. I mean, that's the perfect answer, right?
I love singing, as I said.
Can I tell you a story? When I was 11, there was a talent competition in my school, and I chose to sing Ebony and Ivory. And I don't know if you call it in America. The zips of your jeans. Here we call them flies. What do you call the zip of your jeans?
You mean
at the front?
Okay, yeah.
So you call it the flies. So if your zip is down, someone will say you're flying low. Right, you're flying low as in your zip's down. So I'm standing there, terrified, with the mic in my hand, just about to open my mouth. I'm singing a cappella, and a guy from up the road in the audience, his name's Kieran, still got a grudge, shouted out in front of everyone, "You're flying low." So then I was in this predicament. do I look down in front of everyone and zip up, or do I pretend just to carry on?
Let it roll.
First
Let
of all,
it, hey,
what would you
forget whatever.
what would you have done? Carry on, or would you zip
when
up?
I go zip my pants up?
Yeah.
It would have been, where I was in my head, and was it being shown too much?
I was terrified.
Or I was like, you know what I'm saying?
I just chose not to do it. But what happened was, off the back of it, I started singing Ebony and Ivory way too high. So
really?
obviously, so it's like, Ebony and Ivory live together. And I couldn't reach the note, Stevie. And it was an absolute disaster. And it was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
You know the guy? You know where he is?
I think he's moved out now.
You tell him I said, be quiet. Don't,
Thank you.
Tell anybody's business.
Thank you.
I said, don't tell nobody's business.
What has anything like that ever happened to you on stage? I mean, I can't imagine you're going to mess up musically, but have you ever been embarrassed?
I one time I was hoarse. I was at the Apollo, actually.
Right.
And I said, man, what's wrong with your throat, man? I'm like, you need to go some rest. You sound ridiculous.
Just shouting out, like heckling from the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
you get
tough.
that a lot.
Yeah. But I suppose you just have to get really good at
Well,
knowing how to
it's
deal
sort of
with
like
those situations.
a comedian, right?
Yeah.
You kind of gotta
Yeah.
you gotta play them into your performance.
Yeah.
You can't let it be like, get, the best of you.
Yeah, you got to make it all part of the...
like-
yeah.
Stuff happens. The world. What do you think about where the world is?
I feel like it is incomprehensible sometimes when you look at the news, what's happening, and I find it very overwhelming, and sometimes I don't know how to deal with it. But I wanted to ask you actually about music, because music gives me hope, and I do feel like music can help enact change, social change, political change. I have to believe that. What do you think?
Well, there have been so many songs that, and as I talked about, Love's in Need of Love today.
Yeah.
I think about, Marvin's What's Going On. I think about John Lennon's Imagine.
Yeah.
And I think about songs that people have sang. All of us have sang, and we had something we wanted to say and make a difference. When I received the Oscar for I Just Called to Say I Love You, it's an interesting thing. The morning before I went to the Oscars, because I wasn't this for sure I was going to go, but I was watching the news, and there came a thing on talking about how long Nelson Mandela had been in prison.
Yeah.
And I said, damn, it was like, 25 years or whatever. It was horrible. And so I go there, I'm there, and, I sit in the back in the audience, because this is a lot of stuff. And I get that. First thing I hear, Prince had won for, the score of Purple Rain. I said, whoa. And then, so they played all the various songs. And all of those songs I liked,
Yeah.
I felt good about them. And then Diana Ross sang, I Just Gotta Say I Love You.
Wow.
And I said, wow, that's deep. And then it was amazing when it happened. Going back a little bit, all through that year
Yeah.
before the Oscars and all that, I was on tour. I was in Europe, as a matter of fact, and may have come over here too. But I would have a dream every night, like a dream I'm at the Oscars or whatever, and then they say, and the winner is, and I would wake up.
Just before the winner's announced?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Stevie.
Dream, what are you doing to me?
Yeah.
And so, and they said, and the winner is, and they said Stevie Wonder. I couldn't believe it. It was like, oh. And I was excited, but I was like walking up like whatever. And then, I was thinking about the people I wanted to thank. And then I get there and I say, something like, I accept this award in honor of Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
And shit started turning off, and people said, what the hell?
I mean, it shouldn't be controversial, really, should it? But it was.
We were, I think, it was, hey, but it was from my heart. It's like, that made me think about someone in prison, as long as he had been, and me getting this Oscar. It's like, I took it to that place where, wow. And they banned my music and they cut me out.
Yeah,
took
so
my money.
So your
took
music.
my driver's license.
What? They did that? No. I know that your music was banned in South Africa, for real, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What did stuff happen in America? Was there repercussions?
No.
So that was all in South Africa.
I'm just messing with you.
Right. Okay.
See how focused you are. See where you at. No, they banned the music in South Africa.
Yeah.
And I said, ban, I don't care, whatever. Do what you do. And so they banned it. But I said, and I know that I was doing a song called Apartheid's Wrong. And I had some other things, a song called Dark and Lovely, and the stuff we did. And I just continued on with what I felt. I felt apartheid was wrong. And the things that I felt. And it was wrong. And so I joined with all the people in the States and throughout the world that, this is some bullshit and they just stop.
Yeah.
And, so I say all that to say, when you're in a place where something's wrong, you gotta speak on it.
You've got to speak on it. I agree.
And I have a song you will hear on my next project called Fear Can't Put Dreams to Sleep. And you can't let fear put your dreams to sleep. You can't.
You have lived through so much change, and you've been kind of in the spotlight through so much change, right? Mm. Like you lived through apartheid, being like Nelson Mandela being a terrorist, and now being not being a terrorist, being in jail now, not being in jail. How do you think enough change has happened?
Definitely not.
Yeah.
I think, in fact, there's some people trying to go backwards, go back.
It feels like that, doesn't it, sometimes?
To the good old bullshit days.
Yeah.
And it's not going to go down like that. And I think that for those who think it's going to go down like that, remember, God is watching you, and that you too will have a number.
How do you hold on to hope?
My faith in God, and my faith in people. I think that if you look back in history, there's always been a point when people wake up. The dangerous thing about now is that you have things that can destroy the world just like that.
Right.
In minutes, it can all be gone.
Yeah. So
I think that people have to really, this person that's talking, saying all this, doing things that those people, not just person, that are doing things and saying things that are just damn stupid, ridiculous. You want them to rule your life? You want them to be the one that will determine that you won't have any grandchildren or great-grandchildren? You want them to be the ones that could possibly do that with ego, with ignorance. If you want that, then you vote them in and you get what you vote for. Yeah. If you don't want that, make the difference, make the change, move the world forward as it is meant to be. Betty Wright, clean up woman.
Okay, just a few more questions for you, Stevie. How do you feel?
Few means 5.
No, it actually means 3.
Okay.
Is that all right? Is 3 okay?
No, good.
How do you feel about the word retirement? Dun, dun, dun.
How do you feel about it?
Not good. I feel quite negatively about it.
Why do you feel?
Because it feels like an ending. And I don't like the idea of ending. I don't especially like if it's concerning me personally, if I'm in a job that I love, I won't want to end it. I might want to change how I do it, but I won't want to end it. So this idea of retiring feels like too definitive, too.
Do you feel that you have more things to do in life?
100%.
Even after you are terminated or you're fired or it's time for you to whatever, do you feel there's more for you to do in life?
Yeah.
For as long as you breathe, for as long as your heart beats, there's more for you to do.
Right.
So as far as retiring, I think when it feels like your spirit is saying, okay, chill, enough, do whatever. Talk to, Tamika, and throughout the years, the people that I've loved about, hey, let's go on a vacation. Come go to California National Park and let's. No.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I love playing music.
Right.
That's like my mantra.
Uh-huh.
So I think I can do all the stuff I want to do, still have fun and do what I need to do, but I'm not going to stop the gift that keeps pouring through my body. No one's worth me doing that.
No.
But they wouldn't want me to do it.
No, that would be a very
So
sad
I think
day.
that, even if I'm not like, whether you're a superstar or whatever, I'm not thinking about that. I love doing what I'm doing. An artist doesn't stop, drawing just because, you keep on. So as long as you can imagine is as long as you are going to be creative and as long as you let your mind work, you don't have to retire.
Have you ever been creatively stuck? Have you ever had writer's block?
For a minute, you kind of just, but I always ask God to give me another song.
And God delivers?
Every time.
Wow.
God delivers. Go ahead.
Do you think you could have been anything else except for a musician?
Except Stevie Wonder?
Except Stevie Wonder?
I mean, I think that if I was meant to be someone else or do something else, it would have happened. This is what I know. This is what God has blessed me to do and be. So I'm satisfied with that. So now, my children all are talented.
Mm-hmm.
And my son, who's born the same day as me,
Wow.
13th of May, he's got a great voice.
Yeah.
And so I'm always working with him with his voice. And my daughters sing. I work with them, all of them.
Yeah.
And, all of them have, the thing of music. I guess they would have been influenced by something.
Uh-huh.
Like their dad.
I wonder what.
Your dad.
I wonder who.
Your dad likes music. Don't get in that music business, kids. Tell you, it'll turn you out. What is your favorite song right now?
Of yours? Or in life?
No, in life.
Oh, Jesus. Stevie.
Come on, man.
I can't. Be put on the spot.
Okay, no.
We actually interviewed Rod Stewart a few weeks ago, and he was saying that you sent him a birthday message for his birthday, and he was really touched by that.
I love his gift again.
Yeah.
Maggie May! Talk to you! In my soul.
Do you know the Van Morrison album, Astral Weeks?
Oh, you mean with Brown-Eyed Girl on it and... The
Marvelous Night for a Moon Dance. No, that's
Yeah.
the album after it. This is the one before. He's a bit younger. It's more
What?
jazzy than that. But they're also classics. Dun, dun.
Sing.
Have you ever met Van Morrison?
Go ahead and sing it.
It's a marvelous night for a moon dance
Yeah, come on.
with the stars up rubbing your eyes. Fantabulous night to make romance.
Get it, girl.
To the Stevie. Can I just have one more dance with you,
We're going on the road.
my love? We're going on the
Hey,
road.
book us. Book us.
Book us on the road.
Book us.
It's done. Stevie Wonder.
Book 'em.
Stevie Wonder, thank you so much.
Thank
You've
you.
made my life. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
My
And on
pleasure.
behalf of everyone watching and listening, thank you for the music.
Thank you.
Thank you for soothing us and reassuring us and uplifting us and inspiring us and all of the other words I can think of. Thank
People,
you.
let's move forward.
Speak out.
Don't go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Move forward for the good of all of us. Let's really become a united people of the world. We can do it.
Thank you.